So good evening to all. Hope you're doing great. So in this video, we'll be discussing about Adani Power share. So we know that since last 3 sessions, the stock is in complete correction phase and it has approached the 127 rupees level with almost 5% downfall. So we know after hitting the all-time high of 167, so when various negative updates related to Adani Group were released, so a little panic situation was created and all the selling, whatever we are seeing in heavy volume, so those things are happening. And we know Adani Power already has entered into NSE BE category. So after entering into that particular region, so little selling pressure related to volume has also increased. So once I take you to the technical charts, clearly I'll tell you some important levels that you need to focus in the coming sessions, and also we'll see how the deliveries are changing on a regular basis. So before that, if you're new to the channel, then definitely subscribe the channel and also press the bell icon to get instantly notified, and do join the Telegram group so that any instant update I'll try to post there. Okay, so if we see the Adani Power, an all-time chart, you can see after approaching the 167 rupees level, already we know that. So from there we have seen little profit booking. So that is not majorly because of the operator activity, but we can say due to the negative updates, and also after entering into NSE B category. So that is somewhat a negative thing. So that has accelerated the downfall. So that is one primary reason. And we know whenever Adani Power gives any great returns in short span of time, let's say 60-80% returns, in the same way it corrects at least for 4 to 5 days, so that after that for any initial retracement, so that was necessary for this particular stock. So earlier also, when I take you to the technical chart, I'll show you the chart pattern, basically how Adani Power follows that. If it continues same trend, then definitely what would be the next level also we'll try to clarify. So for now, we know many people have invested at high levels near 150, 153. So they are under little panic situation that what can be done, whether to hold, sell. So don't worry about that. So whenever you're investing in any stock at high levels, you need to fix your mindset that if any loss happens, I need to be in a position to handle it. So if you're able to handle that loss, then only you need to invest. So losses happen. So everybody make the loss, but you need to understand that next time what should be the strategy that I need to follow, and what are things that I need to change the way I am approaching. So those things you need to remember. For now, don't worry about it. So since most of the stocks of Adani are down, so any initial retracement or positive update, if it comes, definitely they will retrace. For now, primary concern of Adani Power is it should come out of that NSE BE category. So once it comes out of that, definitely normal trading would happen and easily it may retrace. So these things are important. So quickly, let's go to technical charts also, so that you will also have the confidence related to levels. Okay, so if we see the day-to-day wise deliveries of Adani Power, you can see after the continuous momentum that it has generated, so clearly you can see a huge momentum has already been seen. You can see how many days it has given the green. So many days, right? But you can see the red just only 3 days. So 3 days only it has corrected. So the 2 days are mainly because of the external factors which are present on Adani Group. So if you see the 3.8% correction, so this was the nominal correction. So rest of the two corrections were completely based on news. So that's why it has given a direct lower circuit and many people were not able to exit. Okay, so these things you need to remember, but deliveries, you can say they are maintained at 100% region because of the circuit of 5%. Okay, so now we are back onto the technical charts of Adani Power. So you can see this is the weekly time frame. So you can see this is the week where it has created a huge momentum, and you can see this is the next candle that has been formed as a correction candle, and still it has not been completed. So many people are not able to understand that. If you see earlier, see this one, if you do back testing, so this was the time when that time also it has given the same momentum. So you can see here, so when from 40, I guess, so from 40 rupees level it has gone to above 60 also. So that time it was its all-time high. So let's say we are going very back, no, not even very back, you can see November, those time. Okay, so that time you can see that time also it has given that sort of momentum, and you can see after this a red candle has been formed. So same thing. So I'm doing the back testing and I'm showing you. So that time also Adani Power, after this huge movement it has corrected in the alternative week, and after that again it has continued its journey. So what happens in this particular phase? Many people who can't control the emotions, though they keep on exiting, okay, in this particular phase. So try to book the loss. So that's why I tell, whenever you're investing in any stock at high regions, always invest in small quantities. So what happens when you invest in small quantities? Even if it corrects, when it comes down, you can add near the level so that you can also average out, so that the price reduces and your chances of making the loss in further sessions also reduces, and at a better price you will be holding the stock. So next time try to follow this. Don't at a time put 1 lakh, 2 lakh at the high levels, because also you also need to understand that that is operator game. So if they trap retailers, then only they'll get the profit. Okay, so back testing the Adani Power, you can see at least, okay, giving this much momentum, the stock corrects at least to whatever the momentum it has given. So maximum it tries to correct in that particular range. So seeing the current chart, okay, if we see the current chart, so we can say a little bit near 120 and 115. So these levels are going to be very important for Adani Power. So doing the back testing itself, so this particular region becomes very important on weekly time frame. And here 1110 also we are having a very strong support, that is pivot support. So where the stock earlier used to face the resistance. So try to understand this thing, because based on back testing only, earlier whatever Adani Power used to give the momentum and how it used to retrace. So on that particular data itself, we can see that that this particular range 115 and 120 is going to be very, very important. So need to focus that. So let's see what happens, since the volume is increasing, since it is in NSE B category. So don't worry about that. So now let's see on daily time frame as well, so that we'll get some confirmation. Okay, so when we see the daily chart time frame, so there you can see the same levels that I was discussing, that is 118 as well as 1112. So this is on daily chart time frame. So ultimately you need to focus that levels itself. So from there, if we see any retracement or any update comes, definitely I'll post that in Telegram group also. For now, time being, if you're already having some great profit and if you want to exit, you can do that execution of sell order in BSC. If you're not able to do in NSE, so both options would be present, but people have taken at high levels, so hold it, control emotions, nothing to worry about it. So next time whenever investing at high levels, make sure you're putting only small quantities. Don't invest in heavy if you can't handle the risk. That's what I'm telling. If you can handle the risk, definitely you will be able to hold the stock for a certain period of time, and ultimately you can exit in profit as well. So understand these things. So based on back testing only, I'm trying to provide these levels that you need to focus. And money flow index is near 89, so still it is in that particular range itself. So major selling, okay, so that is not being seen. Okay, many people, we know retailers can't exit right now because it is in lower circuit, so only big operators are placing those, okay, orders. So that also need to be focused. So currently it is in the 88 region. So focus the levels as I told, 115 and whatever 120, that particular region. So if you're having any further queries, you can message me in the comment section, and also you can connect with me in Instagram, clarify your doubts. Until then, stay safe, take care, bye bye.